and welcome back to my little corner of the internet. If you're new here, this is where I document my journey toward becoming a healthier version of myself. I share the highs, the lows, and the real life moments, all while navigating fitness, food, and weight loss as a 40-something-year-old mom, just trying to do a little bit better each and every day. This is my review for the week ending May 22, 2026. So let's get into how the week went. First off, I am once again sick, so please excuse the state of my voice. This past week was another jam-packed one, but really in a good way. We were blessed with absolutely gorgeous weather over the Victoria Day weekend. Sunny, warm, and not too humid, which is honestly the perfect combination. On Saturday, I start off the day by taking my child and mother-in-law to see an optician. After that, I was invited by a friend to go see the musical Moulin Rouge. I had seen the movie when it first came out, which was decades ago now. So I honestly didn't remember much about it other than Nicole Kidman being the main character. And you know what? I'm actually glad that I didn't remember much because it meant I had no real idea what was going to happen next. They updated a lot of the music and the show was absolutely amazing. The set, the dancing, the costumes, the cast, everything was so engaging. And I actually teared up at the end, blubbering like the emotional woman that I am. I would see that show again in a heartbeat. I totally recommend it. It also looked completely sold out, so clearly I was not the only one enjoying it. Then on Sunday and Monday, I went on a couple of really nice hikes. I think because it was the May 2-4 weekend, the trails were actually pretty quiet. A lot of campsites open that weekend and people with cottages are usually opening them up too. So I think that pulled a lot of people elsewhere, and honestly, I didn't mind at all. It just made the hikes feel even more peaceful. Unfortunately, this week I've also been dealing with yet another cold. I've been sick on and off for about a month now, so I think it's probably time to get checked out by the doctor and see what's really going on with me, especially since my husband has walking pneumonia. He just finished his antibiotics, but he's still not doing that great. And I haven't even gone to the gym. I just don't feel right going when I might be contagious with whatever this is. And my lungs are just not doing the same. Instead, since the weather has been so nice, I've been incorporating longer afternoon walks with my dog Astrid. It's not the same as the gym, but it still gets me moving, gets me outside, and honestly, it's been really good for my mood. Food-wise this week was a little more relaxed. On Saturday, I skipped lunch and ended up having fast food for the first time in a really long time. I had a burger and onion rings from A&W, and I stayed within my caloric deficit. It has been forever since I'd ever had that kind of meal, and honestly, it was worth it. Then on Sunday, I had Dairy Queen for dinner, which also fit within my calories. I even saved my fries for my husband to make sure that I stayed within range. What did not fit into my calories, however, was having a couple of edibles later and then eating a turkey wrap at home afterward. Other than that, the rest of the week, food-wise, was fine. I don't really get cravings for fast food anymore because it has been so long since I've eaten that kind of food. And I definitely don't plan on making a habit of that again. But I do think it's okay to have it once in a while as a treat. For me, this journey has to be something that I can actually live with long term, and that means being balanced. So, how did the scale go this week? On May 15th, I weighed in at 157.4 pounds, whereas on May 22, I weighed in at 157 pounds, which means I'm down 0.4 pounds for the week. Back in August, my highest known weight was 222 pounds, so altogether I've lost 65 pounds. Honestly, I view the week's loss as basically a wash because it's so close to the previous week's weight. And I know that if I really wanted a bigger loss this week, I probably could have stepped things up a bit more. But between being sick, the long weekend, the treats, and just life happening, I'm okay with where things landed. I acknowledge that not every week is going to be a big dramatic loss. Some weeks are about maintaining, making decent choices where you can, and just not giving up. And this was definitely one of those weeks. So that's how my week went. I hope you've had a lovely week, and I hope you are taking care of yourself too. Take care. Bye for now.